So my name's Andy. I'm I guess, an entrepreneur and businessman in the north of England, in Yorkshire, in the north of England. I work primarily in the area of agriculture and also environmental consultancy. I think a lot of people in their working lives are under huge pressure day to day and don't have time to step back, and they face competing pressures to do their best for their business and do their best for their family, and also to find their own happiness. So, yeah, I think that's what I wanted to untangle. And when I met Michael, I thought he's a guy that could help with that. So we first connected through LinkedIn. And we had a few preliminary phone calls. We chatted through some issues, and we built confidence and trust in each other. And I decided that Michael would be the right person to talk to. Sometimes it's useful to talk to someone outside your immediate circle, a professional who is skilled in what he does, thoughtful and totally trustworthy, but disconnected from your everyday life. And he makes a really good sounding board. So Michael and I talked through the trajectory online beforehand, and to a degree tailored something that really suited me. And it was over the course of a week. Each day there were various activities, sporting activities. It could be hiking, could be biking, could be boxing. And, I'm an active person. I feel better and I think better if I've done some exercise. So that combination worked really well for me. But each day there were also quite structured conversations that Michael had prepared in advance, and even some homework in the evenings for you to consider, and you organize your thoughts. And then the next day you go through those thoughts with Michael and work out if that's really what your priorities were, and try to distill it into a plan. So I had a feeling from a flavor, if you like, from the Fuse website, what was on offer. As I said, I really like getting out there in the mountains in Spain. The weather's a little bit better than here in Yorkshire. And that involved hiking together, but also some hiking on your own with a particular plan, a route plan. I was very keen on the mountain biking, and the mountains of southern Spain are great for that. So Michael was able to accommodate that little bit of tailoring for me. Michael's also a boxing trainer, so we had some good times training boxing. That bit was in the rain, but it really didn't dampen our spirits. It was still a lot of fun. And that fitted around a sort of more serious agenda where we talked through objectives for life and business and how to fit it all in. It's not a holiday, but it is a break from work. And it just gives you that space to think about what is important to you and discuss it with someone who has had similar conversations with other people, who's seen people who are struggling to separate out their objectives and to prioritize. So it's when you have those moments where you realize, actually, this is what you need to be focused on. And, that will serve both your personal life and your business. It will make you better at both. And perhaps these are things that you need to be less worried about. So we climbed a mountain in southern Spain together. I mean, it's not a serious mountain, but it's still a good effort. And when we got to the top, we had to tell each other some, important things about each other that we'd thought about on the way up, that we'd been planning on the way up. So yeah, that's a memory where you sort of crystallize what you've been thinking and try and distill it into a specific objective or ambition. And that really helps. Just, on a personal level, Michael's extremely professional, very skilled in what he does. He really thinks about what you've said and listens to you, and then plays it back to you. And that's very valuable because it's just great to talk to someone else who isn't in your immediate circle, isn't familiar with your day-to-day stresses and challenges. It's a cathartic experience, actually, to unburden yourself and, understand what it is that really makes you tick. And I'd recommend Michael thoroughly for that. He's a great guy who's really good at what he does.